So hello and welcome back to my, vlogging channel nowadays. I thought I'd do some kind of intro ahead of practice. So yeah, it's Saturday morning today, or right now when I'm recording this. It's about 9 o'clock, so practice starts in about an hour, but I thought, since it's the first time and I don't really know how the schedule is. I know that the schedule is that it's training today between 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. But I don't know if there's anything that you need to do, like talk to some staff or anything before you actually head into the practice. So I thought I'd rather go out early, prepare my bike. If I need to talk to someone, I can do that just nice and calmly. Yeah, the weather is looking really nice. It was actually raining quite a bit yesterday when I was traveling up during the Friday. So I didn't get any wet weather practice in, but the chances are that at least for today, some of the tracks will most likely be somewhat wet, because what I know from last time is that the trails out in the open, they dried up or were already dry when I went there, although it had been raining a few days prior to that. So they would probably be dry. The wooden ones, in the woods, will most likely not be though, because although it was a really nice and sunny day ahead of, or when I was there last time, it was still pretty wet in the woods, so I'm guessing that the trails out in the woods will be somewhat muddy. Could be some wet roots and stuff, so could be interesting, but I'm super thankful for the weather that we're predicted to have during the practice and the race, because it's gonna be about 20 degrees and cloudy. So you could probably not ask for better weather for this weekend. So super happy about that. We got the map layout for the trails, or the tracks that we're gonna do, and it is a little bit hard to tell by the map. I thought I would easily be able to tell what trails they're using. I know for sure that they're gonna use Snoken. It's the blue flow trail. Then I think the starting points are gonna be on the regular trails. So it's gonna be Grävlingen, Mullvaden, two of the other blues. So we have three blues, and I think the third one is gonna can't point in the middle finger. The third one is gonna be Örnen, the starting point of that. But what I can kind of tell from the map is that it's gonna change, like when we reach some parts of the trails. It looks like they're gonna go off the main trail and maybe into something else. I could just be reading the map wrong, and it could just be the full regular trail. I guess I will be able to tell when I get there. I will start off pretty slow as well, because I saw that they said yesterday that they were gonna do some trail building or trail fixing for the race yesterday at 5 o'clock, so chances are that there might be some slight changes to the trail. Like, yeah, it's most likely just gonna be better than when I rode it, because I think they're just fixing it up for the race. So I'm probably gonna take it pretty chill on the first lap on every trail at least, and just make sure that I know what's coming up basically, and remember like all features or stuff like that. Grävlingen, for example, had that rock roll, and that was a pretty gnarly one. I ended up doing it. It's like I said, it's not the actual roll itself, it's the fact that I was going into wet off-camber roots and mud as I was rolling down. That made me a little bit hesitant, but I eventually hit it twice and it worked fine just both of the times. However, what I do know from watching the last year's race here is that they did actually not use that feature. They had the same trail and used it there, but at that point they used the ride around next to the rock roll. So I'm not sure if they're gonna do the same thing this year, or if they're gonna include the rock roll. I guess we're about to find out, but my guess is that they're gonna do the same thing as last year and skip it. But we'll see. I know at least that I can do it if it is included, which is nice. So yeah, that is, I think, pretty much it. I can also say that I will probably not talk all too much during the race runs, or practice runs today, and the race runs, that being said as well. Simply because, although I'm here to have fun, experience it for the first time, and just to see what I can do, I do wanna take it as serious as I can, and like I said, don't wanna talk too much in that case, and just wanna focus on the riding and make sure I do the best work that I can. So yeah, I've entered into the male 17 plus class because yeah, I'm 26, so that's the class that fits me. There is a beginner's class which could have been perfect, but it is only 4 stages, or like you do every trail once. And I wanted to do the full thing. Otherwise, I would probably enter the beginner's class, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not here to win or anything. I mean, like I said, I'm just here to have fun. So I entered the normal class anyways, and yeah, we want to do the full entire thing and experience that.
Okay, here we go. Like I said, first rounds are gonna be somewhat easy, but if they changed anything or something like that. Like I said, this is the one with the rock rolls, so let's see if they've done something with it. Actually seems pretty dry still, even with the rain. This is actually new. This was not part of the normal trail. So like I said, it's slightly changed. Okay, that's a gap. Okay. Well, it should be fine if I'm just ready for it, I think. Okay, here's a little bit more muddy. Oh, okay. Sure. Don't know why that corner is there. Basically, just add something. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky ending, but okay, yeah, that's trail number 1. Like, starts off, starts off at Grävlingen, but then works its way into its own little thing. But I think the gap jump is fully doable. I just wasn't ready for it because that was a part that I've never ridden before. So, yep, that's the first one down at least. It's the start point, the knoll, but I think this one is also gonna split off to its own little thing. Okay, that is not the racing line. I might not be a racer, but I know that much at least. Okay. Yeah, sometimes when you're used to... I'm obviously used to how the normal track goes, and this time it says no. Now I'm actually pretty sure we're into the normal Grävlingen. So this one starts at the mall, but then goes into Grävlingen. Okay, yeah, this is not racing line either. Okay, I'll work my way into it. A little bit more muddy in here, actually. Oh, so you can actually ride a rock roll. Thing is that as much as it's much cooler to ride a rock roll, I'm not actually sure if it's faster. Looks pretty nice and dry though, so I'll go up and hit it at least. Okay, we'll hurry a bit so no one's like coming down. Yep. It's fine. So like I said, although the rock roll is a lot cooler to ride, I'm not actually sure if it's the best line for there, funnily enough. Yeah, here's a little bit tight. Can definitely do that a lot faster than I did. Okay, yeah, here, it's over. So, my map reading skills are actually correct in the fact that it is what I thought, that the trail started off at the trail names and then splits off into other things. Funny how the mole starts at the mole and then goes into Grävlingen or the Badger, and the Badger starts off at the Badger and then moves into something else that I haven't ridden before. But yeah, the mole should be, or that stage should be somewhat easy, because it is half and half of two trails that I already know, so should be decent. I just need to remember that corner because it's tricky when it when you're used to it going straight and then take a corner over to the other trail, but I'll get used to it. Just move on to next stage. Okay, here's something new then. Oh yeah, I know where this is. My nemesis corner. That section is really tricky. It's always this one, to be fair. I'm not gonna set any records for there, that's for 100% certain. The goal is just to get through there clean on my race runs, and that's gonna be good for me. This route is a bit tricky. Yeah, that's very much gonna be a trail where I'm not gonna be fast, to be honest. Like, yeah, it starts at Örnen, the eagle, and then goes into Järven, the Wolverine. And the Wolverine has some really steep sections there, where you're really gonna make sure you pick your lines and yeah, get the right one. As long as you do that, it's fine, but yeah, I'd rather go slow, make sure I get it clean, than try to force something and have a crash, because I think that's what's gonna happen if I go too fast there. Like I said, this is gonna be a fun thing, and I'd rather have a good clean or two good clean runs there rather than just risk it all and potentially make it with like a 10% chance and then have a crash or something. So yeah, that's probably gonna be the trickiest challenge of the race, to be honest, that one. Okay, I see quite a lot of people on the trail, so I'll take it a bit easy. That's very much not the racing line. Oh. Okay, yeah. It's sketch, but works at least. Yeah, it's a very loose on the stage. caves. There it goes into this little trail. Back again. So this stage is 3 different trails in one. Okay, I'm gonna stop at the gap jump and I'd rather stop and make sure I can do it then. And watch the landing a little bit so that I know what's coming up rather than just sending it. I'm not quite part of the just send it culture just yet. Maybe later on in my career, who knows. Oh, that was a branch. I think I got rid of it right away. Okay, here's where I'm gonna stop and take over. That's my kids pass through and they did it just fine. I don't think they needed that much speed either. Okay, yep. Nice. I think I cased it a little bit, but it's not like you have to go absolute send or anything on that one. Oh, yeah. That corner is so random. You really need to look up and realize that it's coming. Oh yeah, here's another tree. Huh. Oh, better for there, I think. Okay, where's the turn? Where's the turn? Here's the turn. Trying it. Sorry. Coming up to the rock real soon. Okay, that was crap. Oh well. Yeah, I can definitely polish that one. seems rowdy. But you want to get that high line. Okay, you can start to see the racing lines now. That's poor. Ja. är lugnt. That was a big one. Oh, I'm all good though, I think. Oh, shit. Okay, just gonna ride down slowly. I think I'm all good somehow. But yeah, that was quite a big one. I just, as usual, my jumping abilities are not quite there, and sometimes I just gotta remember that. But I'd finally charge and try to get it proper, but messed it up instead. Had a big one. I think I landed a bit over my shoulder. I was gonna take a lunch break anyways, but it's perfect now. Okay, sit down.
Okay, so update time. Well, I've been sitting for a while and yeah, just let the adrenaline go down, and my wrist is hurting. It's, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's quite swollen. I talked to the medical staff. It's not broken. It's very likely strained or sprained or whatever you call it, and yeah, it's swollen up quite a bit. It hurts a bit to move, but it's not like I can't move it. I can still move it somewhat, but it definitely hurts. And yeah, it's quite literally a slap on the wrist, I guess. I did very much the thing that I thought to myself that I wouldn't do, or told myself that I wouldn't do, that yeah, go way faster than I'm comfortable with. And then the actual crash itself is so stupid. It was just the jump went into it with more speed, got a dead sailor, and yeah, such a stupid crash. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a reminder to like calm down a little bit, pull it back a little bit. You don't, like I said, I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to be competitive. That being said, it was a shame because I was really starting to feel good about it. I was starting to feel like I could push. Like I said, I'm still not obviously close to the fastest people or anything, but I really felt like I started to get into the groove, started to go a little bit faster, get a bit more comfortable with it. So it's a shame, but at the same time, I guess it's a reminder that, yeah, I do need to take it easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the medical store, get some tape, like medical tape, and yeah, patch myself up a little bit. And I will probably try to ride a little bit more today just to see how it feels. And but then I will take it easy, just make sure that it feels alright, pretty much, and yeah, decide a little bit. They've said that it should be fine to like keep on going. That yeah, if I just get some tape, it should be fine to race without any issues. But I will, yeah, I will pretty much decide tomorrow. I might show up and yeah, enter the first or second stage and see how it feels. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it's like not worth it. Because yeah, it's supposed to be a fun thing. I'm not gonna push myself through a lot of pain if it doesn't work. So yeah, that's that's the update. Yeah, like I said, gonna go get some tape now, stitch myself up a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go and get some race runs practice. So yeah, see you.
Okay, let's see how this is feeling. Patched up pretty well. Went ahead, like I said, and bought some stuff to patch it up. And but they almost said that it's better to go and rest. I'm not gonna get overconfident right away, but it's actually feeling way better than I anticipated, gotta say. I'm actually not feeling it whatsoever at the moment. I'm gonna skip the gap jump. I wanna make sure I just get down in this run. Something that I really want to add is that, honestly, like, sure, it sucks to hurt myself, but I could easily, and maybe even should have been way worse. So I really want to say that, yeah, I'm mainly just thankful that it wasn't worse. I could have hit a rock, I could have easily broken something at that kind of speed. So a strained wrist and some bruised, shoulder, or like elbow is absolutely fine. All things considered, like, didn't hit my head or anything. Yeah, it's just glad I'm fine. Oh well, as good as it gets. Okay, number 93, magic number for tomorrow. Or maybe not. But yeah, now we can have a look at my... I mean, it looks way worse than it actually is, but it doesn't look very good.
So, yeah, down to my car again. Well, it was a good day up until the crash. I really felt like I started to get into it towards the ladder runs before the lunch, right before the crash. Then afterwards, I mean, a little bit of the runs after is the pain, but it's actually mainly the knock of confidence after having a crash like that. I felt like, yeah, sure, it hurts a little bit, but I definitely could have gone faster if I wanted to. Yeah, it very much becomes the case when, yeah, when you have a crash like that. And yeah, we'll see if I can maybe boost my confidence tomorrow a little bit. I will probably go a little bit earlier so I can have some practice runs in before the actual race. Because I'm starting with stage 1, where I had a crash. Not mainly that, but it's one of the trickier ones, so it would be nice to just get some more practice before the actual race, and just making sure as well that wrist is feeling okay for the race. So yeah, I will probably do that. Yeah, I'm pretty positive at this point that I will be able to race just fine. It felt alright. It hurts a little bit, like I said, but it's not like unthinkable to go through the pain. Probably gonna wake up and be very, very sore tomorrow, I'm guessing, because yeah, the wrist will have cooled down at that point, and yeah, after a good night's sleep. So probably gonna for once take a painkiller. Never ever do actually, but for this case I think I will. And then yeah, try to make the best of it tomorrow. Like I said, it's a shame that I had a crash because it was actually feeling really good up until that point, but like I said, sometimes you need to get reminded that maybe you should take it a bit easier, like you said before, which I didn't, and I guess that's why I got punished for it. Like I said, I'm mainly thankful at the end of the day that it wasn't worse than it was. Bike's fine. I'm all things considered fine. Nothing's broken. Like I said, the wrist will hurt for a little bit, but it will heal up. Same with the bruises I have, like here and a little bit of my my shoulder, but nothing major. Like I said, it could and maybe should even have been way worse than it ended up being. So I'm mainly thankful for that. Like I said, after this race I can just go back home, rest for a week, and I should be back to normal after that. Should be good to like go out and ride next week. So yeah, I'm super thankful for that, to be honest. I was thinking actually, I might as well say it now, that I was going to ride in Gränna, since I'm at my grandma's house and it's nearby, after the competition, not tomorrow, but on the Monday before going back home. But at this point I feel like it's stupid to strain my wrist even more than I already am by putting it through a race and everything. So I'm probably gonna call it there after the race, go home, like I said. I have some plans for next week, on Friday, not gonna say too much. So yeah, that I want to be fit and ready for that, because it's gonna contain quite a lot of riding, I can say that much at least. So yeah, next video, probably gonna be in 2 days or so, will be race day. Like I said, I'm pretty positive that I will be able to do the entire thing. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow how it's feeling. But yeah, like I said, pretty sure that it will be fine. So yeah, that being said, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one when I'm actually competing.